Okay, I gotta make sure this thing's straight. I guess me being an artist, it sure bugs me when it's crooked. Whoops, I just pushed the leg in. It's not good. Up. Are you with me? Okay. We're going to, geez, look at that belly. Hey, let me tell you something. It was so funny. Since I've been doing these films. Oh, can you see me? I gotta sit down. Oh, it's too much. And I'll tell you why it's hard for me to stand a lot. Since I've been doing these films, I look at them and I'm going, geez, I know what the problem is. You know, I've been walking around lately, you know, and we all have these conspiracy theories, you know? And I'm going, okay, we have like 5 axes on the earth now. There's 5 North Poles. And I'm thinking, well, that's funky. I wonder what we did. You know, is this normal? Does this happen? I mean, I don't understand it. And each year it moves, you know? And it's like, you know what? The magnetic force is messed up. So I'm sitting there thinking, it's got to be the gravity. Because in the last few years, I mean, I walk around and it is so hard to pick my legs up and walk, you know, and everything feels so heavy. And I'm sitting there going, wow, they have really messed the earth up. The gravity's a lot stronger than it used to be. I mean, things have to be falling harder and everything, you know. So I'm sitting here watching my film and I look at myself in the film and I'm going, that dude has a big belly. I had nothing to do with gravity, except for the fact I done got big. so I thought, okay, and I talked to my wife. She goes, well, you know, you're a little bigger. I still love you, thank goodness, you know. And I thought, well, I need to lose weight, you know. So talking to a friend of mine the other night, and he goes, I said something about me needing to lose some weight. And he goes, well, yeah, I've been on a keto diet. And I said, oh, okay, I've heard that before. Tell me about the keto diet. I want to do something. I said, tomorrow morning we'll both go on the diet together. I said, tell me what I got to do. I said, send me a list of what I can eat. And he goes, okay, well, he goes, all you got to do is you can't go over 40 calories a day. And I'm thinking, well, 40, that sounds like quite a bit, you know what I mean? And I said, so that means I can have my Dr. Pepper each day? And he goes, well, no, that's 60 calories. So I'm going, what? So I can have 1.5 days, 1 Dr. Pepper, and no food? I said, well, that don't work too good. And he goes, well, go home and figure it out. So I go home and I'm sitting there thinking of all the things I think I can eat and live on. And I do like sardines, you know. It's just I'm a fish person, you know. And I like meat. And I thought, okay, sardines in water, this has got to be my ticket. I know I can have 3 or 4 of those a day, so I can have 1 for each meal, you know. So I pull up sardines in water. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't know if you ever done that or not, but it's a cotton picking 182 calories in a can. So you mean I have to go all week long, just about almost a full week with 1 can of sardines. So I'm gonna be down there counting them. That's 1, 2, 2.5 sardines a day. I don't think that's gonna get it. I mean, I'm sitting here thinking, I just lay down and starve. The heck with it. I mean, and then I'm sitting there thinking, well, gravity's not so bad. So in the last 2 or 3 days, I've been sitting here going, well, I can find another way to deal with this problem. And I don't think it's 2.5 sardines a day. So there's got to be some way I can figure this one out, or another diet. Maybe I can find a diet where they say I can eat all I want. And mentally I can, you know, that might work. That might work. Because I've been getting an awful lot of sick since I got my, that thing in my shoulder for the For the COVID? Oh yeah. Next day I had a heart disease. I was like, really? What'd I do wrong? Why'd you give me this? And so I get over that. It took me 3 months to get over that. They told me I'd never work again, you know, and here I am. So we're pretty persistent at this. And I'm proud of myself. I made it. I'm still alive. But anyway, the thing I'm thinking, you know, is sometimes I'm just like sick. I'll be a cold one day. I got a flu the next week. I got a stomach virus. And I'm sitting there going, geez, man, could this just be my imagination? Am I one of these hypochondriacs? I think is what they call them. And my wife and I were talking. She goes, well, you can make yourself sick. And I'm sitting there thinking, you know what? I have a pretty strong imagination. I mean, I can think just about anything you want me. I can draw it, build it in my head. I don't have to put it on paper. And I can live in my whole reality in my head. And so I'm sitting there thinking the whole time, thinking about this diet thing. We'll get back to the diet now. I'm sitting there thinking, okay, I do have a strong imagination. It makes me sick, maybe. Maybe that's what I'm doing, but it might be. And I'm sitting there thinking, okay, so I can look at this Dr. Pepper and I can use my imagination and I can tell myself there is 0 calories in this Dr. Pepper. And I won't gain a bit of weight with that Dr. Pepper. So that means I can at least have a Dr. Pepper a day, okay? My wife didn't go for that so good. she just didn't think that was quite the way it was supposed to have been done. she kind of thought it wasn't going to work. And I'm sitting there thinking, but I believe in it. I want that Dr. Pepper. Anyway, back to what we're doing. I'm sorry about that. I just saw my belly again. And it's just been, sometimes I sit and I laugh thinking about, really? I can't have 2.5 sardines a day. It ain't gonna work. Okay, now, this is a metal detector. This is a thing that when you walk in the airport, they're gonna scan all around you. Up in your armpits, up in your crotch. It's like, boy, I hope I watch my, we ain't going there anyway. But anyway, they're putting this thing everywhere it don't belong. And the reason they do that is because they're trying to find out if you have some metal on you. And you know, I'm sitting here thinking, well, I know I got some metal in me. I had this 10,000 gallon tank blow up on me one time. And I had pieces of metal hit me all over my leg and in my nose. I had pieces of metal in my nose for a long time. I had them in my eyes. And it's funny, I go to eye doctor and he goes, well, I can't really get them out, but you know, they'll just rust away. And I said, will it do anything? And he goes, well, you have these brown spots in your eyes. And I said, oh, great. Everybody gonna think I'm full of crap. Well, crap levels up, you know. Anyway, so this thing here, though, detects all that. I mean, if I turn it on, oh my goodness, I must still have something in my eyes. Jimmy Christmas. Oh, geez. Oh, I might have to go to the doctor. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's still working. Uh-oh. Oh, it's my hat. Okay, have me worried. Oh, son of a gun. Oh, I'm just kidding with you. But anyway, it does detect metal, and I did have metal in me. I probably still got something in me. That's what makes me so strong, you know. Anyway, now, when you get a log like this, you do not want to pick it up and send it through that sawmill because it's going to take every single one of your teeth off. And so what I do is I check the end of it. You can't see me checking it. And then I come along the sides, and oh man, I found the metal. I found it before the saw blade, you know. And there's some nails here and some tags. So we go along, and we're looking for more metal. Don't see any yet. Must be pretty clean. Just that one place. Okay, and the bottom of these things you gotta check because they're always putting a staple in the bottom. Ah, not a staple in there. Okay. Let's get our cant hook and roll this over. Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn you down just a little bit so you can see this log. There you go. You can't see my face no more. Gotta look at my belly. There it is right there. You see that? It's a tag here and a tag here. Now these are aluminum. Now right there, someone done put their yard sale sign right on the post. They got one there, and there's one over there and one over there. Gotta be. But that was old Sam down the road, you know, or George, or... No, you know what? It was probably a lady. Because the husbands are too lazy to get out and put signs up for the women. So they either send the kids down or they'll go do it. You know, women are pretty persistent at what they want to do. And if a man won't do it, by golly, Ned, they'll find a way to do it. That's the way my wife is. I gotta tell you a funny story about my wife. You gotta go on and see the film she made. She's interested in clothes and bargains and things like that. So, you know, I like bargains, but, you know, it's not like I gotta go brag about them, but she thought it'd be a cool idea to let all her friends back in the Philippines and see it, because they don't have any Goodwills over there. And the Filipino people are the most thriftiest people in the world. My wife, I can give her $100 and she'll pay $1,000 worth of bills. And I still haven't figured that one out, but boy, I keep my mouth shut. And anyway, we go to Goodwill and I help her with this film. She got me talking. Of course, she didn't give me a choice. She just points the camera at me and it's like, I either got to say something or look like an idiot. So anyway, she decides to film this thing, and she does a pretty good job. I'm real proud of her. She edits and everything and that. And she did it on her own, and she was proud of it. And she puts it up there. And let me tell you something, she got, in like 2 or 3 days or something, she got 45 views. And it's like, goodness gracious, girl, you keep this up. And people were subscribing, you know, pushing that subscribe button. And she's going, well, that's what we got to have. We got to have that, you know. So she's just like drawing them in. And then she gets a notice this morning. And it says, music infringement. And I'm going, what in the heck are you talking about? And what it was the store was playing a radio station. And it was some music group on that radio. And it's blurring all over the loudspeaker in the store, you know. I mean, it was so loud I couldn't think. So it's pretty loud in this store, you know, and everybody just bebopping on this music, you know. Well, when she filmed it, she got the music. so she got tagged for it on her first video. And it's like, great, girl. I said, now you learned your lesson. And she goes, yeah. He goes, I got it. What am I going to do? They'll sue me. They'll take everything I got, and I only got one video. And I said, you better go on there and delete that sucker right now. I said, they got a little bit more money than us, so you might want to delete it right now. So bless her heart, she goes in there and she bloop. I said, is it gone? She goes, yeah. I said, did you save anything to change it? Edit again? And she goes, oh yeah, I got it in my file. And I said, oh man, you scared me. I said, now what you need to do, go in there and take the music out. Take out whatever you don't think, and then if you want to add some music, YouTube's got a bunch of free music. If you want to do that, or do a voiceover. Now you can actually tell them what's going on. And so she's been working all morning long doing that, and we go in there to eat lunch together. And I go, oh, you got it done. She goes, yeah, look, I got 20 views already. And it's like, goodness gracious. I'm going to quit filming and let you do all the filming. I'm just talking all the time. So anyway, I was real proud of her. So if you get a chance, go on our channel and surprise her and hit subscribe. And build that thing up. I mean, hi, man. She just sits there and goes, I got another one. I got another one. she's just so excited about it. I mean, I get the biggest kick out of the world. I love this girl to death with all my heart. And it does my heart good to see her happy. And her friends, she's been going to all her friends in the Philippines and telling them, hey, go on, subscribe, look and see what we're doing, you know. And you know what's funny? She didn't sit there and go, well, you know, when you go on, my husband's fat and he talks funny and, you know, she loves me just the way I am. So she wasn't ashamed of me or nothing. And I'm sitting there going, well, that's pretty cool. I got a good girl. You know, I need to take care of her. Whatever she wants, she gets it, you know. So anyway, we're supposed to be cleaning a log. I'm not doing a real good job. I'm talking. So anyway, go on there and subscribe to my wife. Don't tell her I told you, but check her out, man. See what she did. She did an awesome job. Okay. Now, what we do, which I don't have the tool here. I mean, I have the hammer. Where'd the hammer go? Hammer went somewhere. Oh, here's the hammer. I got this really nice, it's a bluegrass hammer, I think. Man, I had a guy to come over to do some work one night. He was so excited. He wanted to come work at my place. And he brought this hammer over. He goes, I'm going to leave my hammer here. And then this boy disappeared, and I have never been able to find him again. And I'm going, I hope this thing ain't hot. I'll be going 15 years of prison over a hammer he left in my house. Anyway, it's here. And if you watch this and you want your hammer back, come and get it. I still got it. I've been using it. It might be a little bit rusty. You left it in the worst place. It was in a 5-gallon bucket. And I bet dang if it didn't rain on that son of a gun. And we had mosquitoes playing acrobats on your hammer, man. Hey, see, now we got a couple nails out. We're gonna try these aluminum nails. Now, the nice thing about aluminum nails, if I hit it, oh, it came out. If I hit it, I'm okay. Because the saw will cut aluminum. I just gotta be careful I don't have that steel in there, because that steel, boy, it'll mess up my blade so fast. And you know, I had to silver solder those teeth in there. And I'm like everybody else, I'm learning all the time. And I am trying to learn how to silver solder. And I can get them to stick. My biggest problem is I want to get them too hot. And then the solder bubbles on me. And I should know better because I make turquoise jewelry. I know how to silver solder, that's kind of a stupid thing. But it's a challenge for me, boys and girls. Anyway, we got one more left, and then we'll check this log one more time, and we'll just see what we can do here. And you know, the funny thing is about it, I take these nails and I take these aluminum straps and I put them in a can. And every once in a while I'll need something. A little tab or a little aluminum nail or something, and I'll straighten it out and use them. It's all good stuff, you know. The way everything's going now, maybe next year we won't have nails in the store, and I'll guarantee I'll have some nails. Okay, I'm reading these here. See, it works. Okay. Now this thing's telling me that I got all the nails out of there. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Oh, there went the whole saw blade. That is a big old hunk of metal. At least it looks like it. It don't want to come out. Oh, there we go. Yep. That would be my whole sawmill blade right there. $150 blade. That's what I paid for this last blade. I bet you right now they're $300. That would wipe the whole thing out. Oh Lordy. Aren't you glad aren't I glad I checked it? Right in here they put staples. I don't worry about them a lot of times. No staples. It looks like we got a clean log though. Maybe. Yes, sir. We got a clean log. We're gonna cut 1x4s out of this thing. Nice big one. I gotta crank the sawmill up and get all the scrap and the boards out of there. And then I'll take all that stuff. I'm putting it over here in a pile. And then I take those, once I get the bandsaw going, and I put them on there and I cut them into smaller boards. So I don't waste anything. My sawdust I put in my road and that because I really don't want grass or weeds to grow. It doesn't do good with the tractor anyway. So appreciate you watching. Hope you got something out of this. Take care. Okay, Dragonfly. What are you doing? You want to get on me? Here, we'll get a picture of you. There you go. Hey, got my little guy with me here. That's pretty cool, huh? It's funny, I have birds landing on me nowadays, and even a crow comes down and tries to take my phone. Squirrels. Poor guy lost a wing, though. Wonder if he can still fly okay. Oh, he flew. Well, that was a good treat. Okay, take care. Bye.